Have you ever felt exhausted from trying to change someone else's mind? Maybe you've spent hours worrying because a friend didn't text you back or a coworker did a project the wrong way. We often think that if we can just control the people around us, we will finally feel at peace. But what if the secret to happiness was much simpler? What if it only took 2 words to change your life? Those words are, let them. The let them theory was released in late 2024, a time when many people felt overwhelmed by the stress of modern life. The author, Mel Robbins, is one of the most famous mindset experts in the world today. But Mel wasn't always a success. At age 41, she was unemployed, struggling with debt, and felt stuck in a downward spiral. She discovered that the only way to change her life was through simple, action-based tools. While her previous books taught us how to take action for ourselves, this new book teaches us how to handle our relationships with others. It is a guide for anyone tired of micromanaging the world. This isn't a dry academic book. It is built on real-life experiences. The story of the theory actually began on a rainy night in Vermont during a high school prom. Mel was acting like a typical stressed-out mother, trying to control every detail of her son's big night. She was worried about the rain, the dinner plans, and the photos. That's when her daughter whispered the words that would change everything. "Mom, let them." In the book, Mel explains how that one moment at the prom helped her see a massive mistake we all make. We waste our emotional currency trying to police other people's choices. The book follows Mel as she practices this new way of living. She shares stories about botched coffee orders, friends who go on vacation without her, and difficult family members. Through these stories, she introduces a 2-part framework. First is let them. This means you stop fighting reality. If your friends don't invite you to brunch, let them. If your partner wants to load the dishwasher the wrong way, let them. Mel says let them is a mindset tool that instantly helps you identify what is in your control and what is not. When you say these words, you stop your brain's alarm bell from ringing, which lowers your stress almost instantly. But the story doesn't end with letting go. The second part is let me. Once you stop focusing on them, you have the energy to focus on yourself. Mel explains the space created by letting them must be filled with purposeful let me actions. Instead of being angry that you were left out, you say, let me plan my own fun weekend. This shifts you from being reactive to being proactive. The book teaches 3 simple lessons. Acceptance is not giving up. Letting people be who they are is a sign of strength, not weakness. Boundaries are bridges. Traditional boundaries can feel like walls, but letting them keeps relationships honest and breathable. The great scattering. Mel explains that adult friendships naturally change as people move or start families. Letting them drift away is a normal part of life, not a personal failure. What makes the let them theory special is that it touches on a universal human experience, the fear of being out of control. It is written for everyone, whether you are a leader at work, a parent at home, or someone simply trying to find love. It uses neuroscience to explain why we feel stress, but it uses heart to explain how we can find peace. It reminds us that we are all works in progress. As the book concludes, Mel invites you to enter your let me era. This is a time to stop waiting for other people to change and to start living for yourself. Remember, you cannot control the weather and you cannot control other people, but you can always control your own response. The next time you feel the urge to fix someone else's life, take a deep breath. Say to yourself, let them, and then ask, what am I going to do for me? Because when you let them be them, you can finally let you be you.
Thanks for listening to Books Simply. If you enjoyed it, Feel free to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves books.